Hey, it's Jason from Pro Guitar Studio. Today we're going to get you started with playing arpeggios on the guitar. And there's many ways you can look at this, but I've decided for this lesson to focus on just 3 notes at a time, essentially 2 strings at a time, as we work through these arpeggios. So there's many ways you can do it. You can do arpeggios where you go across 6 different strings. You can do arpeggios where you do 5 strings as an example. We can do 3 strings. But today we're going to do 2, and we're going to start off with like the root note, the 3rd, and the 5th. And we're going to focus on both major and minor shapes. And so this will get you used to playing them in most places on the fretboard. There's many ways you can do it aside from what I'm doing here. This is just one way to do it, okay? So just keep that in mind as you go through it. But it probably is, for you, the easiest way to get started with arpeggios. So when we look at arpeggios, the definition is playing the notes in a chord one at a time, instead of together, right? So a broken chord. So instead of playing a C like this, we're going to play the notes one at a time. So jumping in here, just get right to it. We're going to start off with the C note, and the first chord I'm playing in this track is a C, and the second chord is A minor. So our C note is the 8th fret, string number 6. We're going to go to an E, which is a 7th fret, string number 5. And we're going to go to a G, which is the 10th fret, string number 5 as well. So C, E, G is the C major arpeggio. All right, so starting on the C note, we're going to play this as I guess we'll say 3/16 notes to start, but I'm playing a staccato, so shortened. And then 2 16th notes, and then 1 quick one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And just feel it out. This is going to the 7th fret on the A string next, okay? So that's going to be a full 8th note there. And then the 10th fret, string number 5, and back to the 7th fret. That's a full beat. All right, so these 4 notes together encompass 2 beats. And just feel it out like I was saying, try to copy me. Now the next arpeggio is the 5th fret, string number 6, to the 8th fret, so A, C, and then the 7th fret, string number 5. And we're going to do the exact same rhythms. This is an A minor arpeggio. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, instead of just holding that 7th fret, the E note, I'm going to bend it a semitone to the F note and return it. And I'm doing this just to make it more interesting, okay? So if we just do arpeggios, it can be cool, but trying to get some flair in there. Instead of actually playing a different note, we're just going to bend to it, make it nice and simple. All right, so this major, C major, A minor. We're going to repeat the same thing on string number 4 and 3, okay? So we're doing the same shapes, except now we have 10th fret, string number 4, 9th fret, string 3, 12th fret, string 3, back to 9th fret, string 3. Now we go to the A, which is the 7th fret, string 4, 10, which is the C, and then the 9th fret, string number 3, and we're going to do a little, so we're going to do some vibrato here, but it's a slow vibrato. And it's wide. We have a full semitone. So we're bending from E to F, E to F, and back to E. So this. All right, and that, again, it's a major and minor. So if you get used to those shapes as major, minor, major, it's a great way to get into this idea of arpeggios because we just have 3 notes. It's simple. You can play them anywhere you find that root note. The only caveat is that when we go to string number 3, the shapes change because of the tuning on the guitar. So for this lesson, we're just using this one shape, which is applicable to string number 6 and 5, 5 and 4, 4 and 3, but then we have to go down to string number 2 and 1, okay? So in another lesson, I'll do the arpeggio if we're going through string number 3 and 2. You have to add 1 fret to the 2nd string. So instead of being, that sounds off. We have a diminished shape there. Minor 3rd, flat 5th. We just have to raise that to the 5th fret, string number 2, and 8th fret, string number 2. Okay, so up here. And the 3rd and final way, we're going to play 13 on string 2, 12 string 1, 15 string 1, back to 12. Then we're going to go to 10 string number 2, 13, and we're going to play 12 on string number 1. Bend up and return, back to the 13th fret, string 2. So same shape as we did before. middle, index, pinky, and then index, pinky, ring. These are great because these are relative to each other, so C major, A minor. They fit nicely together because we have this little shape here, with that shape there, it's right side by side, and you can see how those shapes overlap. The chord is shared 2 out of 3 notes, so we have the C and the E that are common between the two. So to get started with this, I think it's a great way to learn this. You don't need to do the exact rhythm I'm playing, but if you learn those shapes, it's going to set you on your way to learning the bigger arpeggios. So you can even take this and go across all 6 strings. Right, so just do the 3 ways that we did it here, connect them together for each arpeggio, and you'll have it down. So any student here, I'm going to use that opportunity there to actually put that in the PDF. So I'll actually place it at the bottom of the exercise so you can see how it looks when we put it across all 6 strings, okay? So have fun with this. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like this each week. I'd love to have you here. Any comments or questions, please let me know in the comments below. And I will see you soon.